Welcome back to the castle, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of extras for all of you on our WVRC 1047 Facebook and YouTube channels. And for our friends to the east, the Calhoun County High School Red Devils. This is Andrew Miller, ready to bring you guys action here in the second match of this try. Roane County dispatching of Braxton County in two sets, 25-12, 25-16. Now a rematch taking place between Calhoun County and Braxton County. Calhoun County falling to the Lady Eagles. 0-6, 1-6 Calhoun County. Their lone victory over Braxton County. Lady Eagles are now 1-5 after the loss to Roane County. Back line for Calhoun County. Looks like they're going to get started with Paige Stearns on the back line with Abby Waldron wearing the all-black libero uniform. And Kendall Snodgrass up front. The hitters, Summer Rogers, Kaylee Cunningham, and Lauren Lovejoy. We are ready to go. Get the lineup for Braxton County in just 1 second. Waldron's going to set it up over on the near side, sent across by Rogers early. Copen line one up. Waldron adjusts to the back line. And Calhoun will play defense. Keener going to set it up for Kane. Poked it across early into the net, kept alive, but over the line, says the standards official. And the Eagles score the first point of the match. Wine will serve it up for Braxton County. Soon over early, miss hits. Sliding over nicely was Keener, but couldn't get a clean shot on it. We do appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you are a Braxton County or a Calhoun County fan and you have not followed WVRC, please do. We need all the follows, all the likes, all the shares we can get. As Kaylee Cunningham sends that one low, below the net. And Lily Copen, a sophomore. Serving for the Eagles again. These are best of 3 here tonight during the try. Lovejoy set it up nicely to get it across. Moore's going to line one up. Handled on the back line by Cunningham. Nice swing on it. Snodgrass got a good swing. Braxton, I tell you what, in the second set against Roane County, really started to play much better defense as Waldron goes for a swing, missing wide left. Braxton County leading early here in set number 1, 3-1. Second serve for Copen. Waldron goes to grab it. Stearns comes back line, and that one just rolls up and over. Summer Rogers put that one, locked the hubs in with 4 low, and climbed it up over the net. Lovejoy set to serve before that happens. Copen will check out in for Braxton County. Audra Keener, the senior. First serve for Lovejoy. Moore handled it, sent across, and a little too far by Keener. Lovejoy floats it back line. Kane sets it up. Moore swings diagonal. Handled on the backside. Swung that, sent across, and in on the diagonal swing on the far side by Kane. Well, coaching staff for Calhoun County quite familiar with this location and this facility. Waldron trying to grab a hold of the first serve by Keener, and that one a serve-receive error. Phyllis Nutter, the head coach, her daughter Mariah, a former Roane County High School athlete, and Coach Matt Erb, all 3 An integral part of Roane County volleyball for quite a while, now helping out over in Calhoun County. Net serve handled by Calhoun County. Stearns will send it over. Bit of an overpass to the nets. Standing there looking for the block attempt with Brielle Arthur. It never got to her. Side out and point to Calhoun County. Rogers, strong serviced straight down the line, but that one missing wide right. Calhoun having trouble bunching points together early in this first set. Serve for Kane, straight line, hits the net again. Nice adjustment by Calhoun County, sent across, hitting the nets, and Wine trying to recover, couldn't do it. Kendall Snodgrass serving for the Lady Red Devils. Overpass, across the net it goes. Stearns trying to catch Braxton napping. Up front, Snodgrass sets it up nicely for a healthy swing by Cunningham. Cunningham, though, too strong on it. And the side out seesaws back and forth as Copen checks in. Left side front hitter. Moore serves it back line. Waldron keeps it alive up near the net. Tipped across, tipped right back, sliding in though. What a play by Paige Stearns. A tremendous effort play by Stearns, giving the side out of the point to Calhoun County. First serve for Brielle Arthur. Goes diagonal, far sideline. Moore to Kane. Now Keener trying to get it over. Will do. Backwards pass, miss hit. And still yet Calhoun lives. Copen lines one up, goes diagonal. Well hit. Nicely done. Immediately Waldron coming back in for the Lady Red Devils. Arthur getting a breather. And Jaden Foster serving. Foster, the lefty, looks like a foot fault. Foster just goes toe over the line. First serve for Paige Stearns. Up front, Copen goes early. Handled. Stearns going to send it over to Cunningham. Hammered, but take it again. Kane, my goodness. Go back to that last set against Roane County. She had 4 straight digs. Another opportunity, though, on top of it. Guess who's there again? Kane. An absolute effort by Laura Kane. And these kill shots are not coming softly. They are got a little bit of fire coming off the back of them. Tressie Dyer checking in. Middle front. And Wine set to serve. Been close throughout the first set. Miss hit. Serve receive error by Calhoun County. Braxton County has led throughout. Stearns sends it up front. Nicely shot by Lovejoy. Just had to tip it over with momentum. Kaylee Cunningham now serving. Strong first serve, and that one miss hit off the side of the wrists. Ace for Cunningham. Cunningham just a sophomore. Sophomore heavy group this year for Coach Nutter. Another one dives out of the sky. Tremendous effort by Foster. And again, Short going after it. A junior, 5 sophomores, 3 freshmen. Still, though, 4 seniors on the roster for Coach Phyllis Nutter and the Calhoun County Lady Red Devils. Another good serve. Cunningham goes diagonal. Copen and James get together, and it'll be the first lead here of the first set for Calhoun. Cunningham once again diagonal with it. Dyer sets it up. Copen going to have to send it over. Nice first pass. Sent early across, catching Braxton a little bit napping. But the Eagles continue to scramble well. Shot attempt by Snodgrass. Now a miss hit. Copen has to go diving after it. And a little bit of momentum on the shoulders of the Lady Red Devils. Leading by a couple. Calhoun County traditionally a very, very solid program in volleyball as Snodgrass got into it. Side out to Braxton. And not that they're not a solid program this year. The wins just haven't come yet. Of course, you got Robert C. Byrd, Ravenswood, always very good. They've got Ritchie County, who they've already played this year. That is a pretty tough schedule to start the season as Copen flails one shallow. And I gave the wrong point to the wrong team. Lovejoy, second attempt serving. Moore gives it off to Wine, up at the net. That one tipped at the net. Didn't get over, I don't think. Kane, again, doing great job, though, keeping plays alive. Copen getting a breather. Audra Keener. There's a couple of Keeners on the roster for Coach Keener for Braxton County. Serve floated back line, handled by James. Now Moore gets a healthy swing on it to the back line. Up front, lined up well. James, another good dig at the net, sent across again. And I believe they're going to call a palm on that second attempt by Summer Rogers. It was a tremendous effort by Rogers on the first one. But again, Braxton County, I've been very impressed with the way they have battled through points even. Lila Keener, the sophomore, checking in, replacing Dyer. And the first serve for Keener, missing low and wide right. Second meeting between these two teams. Calhoun County took the first one just a couple of days ago, in fact. 3-1 in a best of 5. This is a best of 3. As Arthur floated the serve into the hands of the senior Laura Kane, who has been tremendous. An overpass for Calhoun County at the nets, and Snodgrass gets it done that time with the block across. The meeting between Roane County and Calhoun County coming up next will be the first of the season between the two. Snodgrass after the clean block, getting the service opportunity. James lets it up there for Moore, who didn't get enough on it. Calhoun County just slow playing this one to a 4-point advantage. Snodgrass, back line, miss hits. And that's the one thing that has been troublesome for Coach Keener's crew in Braxton County, are those serve, receive errors. A couple of those bunched together, and if a team is serving well, as Roane County was, find yourself down big right now. Calhoun County on a mini run, overpass across the net, opportunity for Calhoun, but Cunningham got on top of it. Side out and point to the Lady Eagles. Zoe Moore, the senior, one of 4 seniors on the roster. Copen back in on the front line, replacing Keener. And we'll do this one again. Second opportunity for Moore. Waldron had to go deep to get that one off the ground. And now Cunningham, body contorted, couldn't get on top of the swing at all. Great dig on the serve receive, though, by Abby Waldron. Second service opportunity. Tipped across quickly by Stearns. Copen will deliver it back to the Red Devils. Arthur twisting, turning, get a good swing as well. At the net, Wine has to send it over. This one high into the rafters and a miss hit by Rogers. Well, Braxton, they saw an 18-15 deficit. They've cut a couple off of that. Looking to try to draw back in late here in set number one. Best of three. Try matchup here at the Castle tonight. More missing low, and that will help the cause of the Lady Red Devils. Waldron out. In comes Lauren Lovejoy. She'll be up on the outside front. Arthur serving. Arthur goes diagonal backside. Moore had trouble handling it, and James hustling could not get there. Arthur straight down the middle this time. Open up front. Wine has to send it over with a two-hand shove. Oh, miss hit by the Red Devils up at the nets. The side out goes back over to Braxton County, and it's a close one. Largest lead for Braxton was 3 early. Largest lead for Calhoun, 5. Right now it sits at 3. And Jasmine James working hard in that first match against Roane County. Actually injured herself a little bit, but she looks to be okay. Service error, and it will be Calhoun's County side out. Paige Stearns hits it off the net, and it goes wide right. Stearns got that right wrist with a wrap on it. Service for Wine. Lovejoy handles it on the front line. Laid up there. Great job again. Guess who? Laura Kane. Once again, Kane keeping it alive. Unfortunately, Braxton missing wide left. Still, though, Kane just absolutely crazy good on these digs. Cunningham now floats it across. Set up for Kane. Dinks it over, and what a play. Well, she is a senior, 1 of 4, and she has got the smarts and the talents and the hustle. It has been very fun to watch that young lady. Earns the side out and the point as Braxton trying to stay in it here in the first set. Copen. Good serve, Waldron. Off the side of the hand, and then miscommunication between Waldron and Snodgrass. And it is down to 2. Substitution, Singleton will check in. And she's got the hair that goes all the way down the back of the jersey, and you can't see the 1. Official had to wait for a second. Copen floats one near side, up into the rafters it goes. Stearns handled it, sent back line on a good swing by Snodgrass. Good first pass by Waldron. Stearns sets it up that time for Lovejoy. Now Waldron from 10 feet gets on top of it. What a swing. It's kept alive off of the net twice by the Eagles. Boy, they made Calhoun County earn it. Waldron, though, a tremendous swing from the 10-foot side on Calhoun County's. Now 2 away with one of the 4 seniors in Lauren Lovejoy, and she floats one right over the net, drops it out of the sky. Set point. Lovejoy goes diagonal, and that one's tough handled, though. What a play by Copen. Eagles say not yet, Calhoun County. Well, Dyer checking out, and in to serve is Lila Keener, the sophomore. Sends it back line. Waldron again has to go low to get that one. Red Devils playing defense. James over the head. Stearns is going to leave it up. That's going to be Snodgrass going diagonal. All right, in the middle, Copen, flat foots one. Stearns up front. It's going to leave this one for Arthur. Copen with the dig. James readies it. And back across. Stearns, who's it going to be this time? Snodgrass again. And Snodgrass finishes it off with a tremendous kill. A back and forth affair throughout the first sets between Calhoun County and Braxton County. The Lady Red Devils win the first set, 25-21. We'll be back with second set action after this. Back inside the castle, set number 2 set to go. Calhoun County leading 1-0 over Braxton County, 25-21. They went down early and stayed down until about the 10-point mark. Calhoun County took the lead. Although the Eagles valiantly battled, they could not get closer than 2 as Calhoun closes out the first. Rematch between these two. Calhoun County won the first matchup back on the 5th of September. Just last week, late last week, 3-1, 3-1. Lone victory on the season for the Lady Red Devils. Of course, they've played a pretty tough start to the season. Braxton County, meanwhile, has a victory over Webster County. And then 5 in the loss column. And again, they've played a tough schedule as well. Some northern central teams, East Fairmont, Clay Battelle, Clay County, and Calhoun County out of the LKC Eastern Division. And then Roane County just a minute ago. Set 2 ready to go. Back line for Calhoun County. Ashlyn Boak for the first time. Abby Waldron in the middle. On the outside back, Paige Stearns. Up front, Cunningham, Lovejoy, and Summer Rogers. Hannah Wine, one of 4 seniors, ready to start it out here, serving it up. Waldron sends it up front, Cunningham. And you can see the frustration for Cunningham as she got over top of it. Back line for Braxton of James, Wine serving, and Moore. Up front, Kane, Copen, and Tressie Dyer. Second serve for Wine. Calhoun, no offense. They'll send it over and play defense. Dyer gives it back. Both teams a little out of sorts here to begin. There comes James diving in again. And Kane keeping it alive, sending it across. And Calhoun County, bit of communication problems. Couple of points immediately for Braxton. Line goes back line once again. Cunningham pushes it up. Lovejoy with the dink shot. Copen flat foots one. Waldron leaves it in the middle again. That is a great swing, and that one just catching the inside of the back line. The senior Lauren Lovejoy with the kill. Now Paige Stearns serving it up for Calhoun County. Overpassed at the net. And Lovejoy, you can see the frustration. Didn't get all of what she wanted to on it with the block attempt. Side out returns immediately to Braxton County. Lillian Copeland goes diagonal back corner, just fishes it in the corner. Well served, well placed by the sophomore Copen. Well, just as set 1 began, couple point lead for Braxton County in set 2. Stearns leaves it up on the far side for Cunningham. Dyer has to send it over. Stearns this time in the middle, on top of it. Tremendous swing by Lovejoy. When she is timing it up, it is really hard to crowd. Give credit to Stearns for a tremendous set. The sophomore Paige Stearns. Kaylee Cunningham. Another one of these sophomores, sophomore heavy group. Strong serve, just getting over the nets. That will force defense from Braxton County. Stearns, who's it going to be? Over to Boak, gets on top of it. That one ripped into the net, kept alive. Braxton County fighting. Now Moore flat foots it. Stearns is going to set this one up. Lovejoy takes some off to the back line. This one blocked at the net. Stearns over to Boak for another chance. Back line dug again. Boy, tremendous volley here. And Lovejoy didn't get enough on top of it, and that one too strong to the backside. Great point, though, earned by the Eagles. Dyer checking out. Back in comes Lila Keener. On to serve for the Lady Eagles. Keener, not enough up on that one. Waldron will get a breather, checking in Briley Wilson for the first time. Wilson will be on the outside hitter position. Stearns right in the middle, goes behind the back. And frustration brewing for Summer Rogers. Couple of missed opportunities offensively for the Red Devils. They've had some good sets left for them, just on top of them too much, hitting them into the net on their own side. And another one happens just like that. That time it was Briley Wilson. And Laura Kane. She's been absolutely incredible defensively for the Eagles. James slides in to dig it. Wine, good swing. Up front, though. Arthur goes early. Stearns behind the head. Over the nets. It goes to Rogers at the net. Tipped a couple times. Wine. Give her an A for effort. Side out, though, earned by Calhoun County. Rogers, another one of those sophomores. Overpass at the net, tipped across early by Wilson. Rogers sets it up for Wilson again. Miss hit at the net. And Calhoun with back-to-back points, keeping it close. Rogers, strong serve back line. Miss hit, kept alive by Moore, but staying over near the bleachers. Now Calhoun with 3 straight. They've cut the deficit from 4 to 1. Second serve for Rogers. Another good serve. That one overpassed across the back line. Frustrated was Copen, but that was a good serve. Copen just trying to keep it alive. Rogers again smokes one across. Summer Rogers in the midst of one heck of a service opportunity. 4 straight for the sophomore. And a couple of aces in a row. This time, Braxton able to handle the serve. Wine will have to send it over, though. Opportunity for Calhoun County in the middle. Wilson didn't get the greatest swing on it, still made Braxton move. Now Boak went back line, handled by Copen. Again, Braxton will play defense. Oh, Calhoun way too strong on the shot. Up at the net, block opportunity. Nope, lobbed over top of it. Rogers leaves it up right in the middle. Wilson got a good swing to the back line on it. Braxton a little miscommunication, still able to get it over the net. Eagles scrambling here. Wilson sends it over early. Up at the nets. Tipped again by Stearns. Got to give her an A for effort for sure. And just like the last one, it was an early lead for Braxton, and then Calhoun took the lead. Now we are tied. Lots of volleyball yet to be played. Ace coming in for the senior Zoe Moore. Lead back in the hands of Braxton County. Second serve for Moore. Waldron from the 10-foot area goes back line. She is confident when she swings. Good scramble, though, again for Braxton County. Nice swing by Boak. Wine able to dig it. Now Calhoun scrambling a bit, has to get it over. James sizing one up into the net. Ashlyn Boak, scarcely believe this young lady's a senior. Remember calling her name a bit in basketball a few years back when she was just a freshman. Freshman part of that tremendous team. Speaking of that tremendous team, if you look off in the distance, the side judge, that is Kevin Boak. Lady Red Devil basketball coach for those teams. James will get a breather before she gets set to serve. Jaden Foster will take over. Foster floats one shallow. Snodgrass able to come up and get it. And Calhoun, little miss hits. Again, following this match, it will be Roane County versus Calhoun County in the nightcap. First meeting of the two. Foster drops one in between the two lines. And again, I gave the wrong point to the wrong team. Or I guess say the right point to the wrong team. I do apologize. Foster is looking to go 3 for 3 on aces there. Well, Dyer set one up for her teammate, but it was into the net for Wine. And Calhoun County not letting Braxton get away when they do take the lead. Braxton led by 4 early. Calhoun hit a run to take the lead by 2. Back in the hands of the Lady Eagles. And it will stay there as Wilson misses short. Wine floats one shallow again. Cunningham didn't get the best swing on it, got it to the back line nevertheless. Stearns to Rogers, now back to Stearns, the shove across. Copen bumped it over at the nets. Lovejoy again able to just get a fingertip. Lovejoy's got the height, she's got the extension. She was able to just get a piece of it before touching the net. Stearns. Calhoun wanting to make a run here. Stearns will send it up front. Lovejoy shoves it across, hits the net. Great play over there by Foster to keep it alive. Now another diving dig. I'll tell you, Braxton County, they are really putting the pressure on Calhoun County, and they'll end up with the points. That back line sliding in. It doesn't matter who is there. Foster did it a couple times on that point. Singleton back in replacing Moore. Copen ready to serve. Oh, and miscommunication on that back line. Nobody came in until Snodgrass late. Sacrificing the body to try to keep that one off of the ground. Couldn't do it. Copen goes a little stronger this time. That one got up into the mitts of Waldron. She was not ready for it. It just sailed, I think. Timeout on the floor for Coach Nutter and Calhoun County. Be back with second set action after this. Out of the Calhoun County timeout, the lead here in set 2 for Braxton County, 16-11. Scrambling defense, the name of the game for the Eagles. They are pushing Calhoun County with every single point. Dyer setting it up. Kane couldn't get to it quickly. Stearns going to leave it up in the middle of a couple of teammates. Waldron will come to send it over. Stearns again leaves it up over on the far side. Rogers will get another chance. Tips it over barely. Hits the top of the net. Kane was there originally, but once it hit the top of the net, Kane was gone and it fell. Much needed side out for the Lady Red Devils as they saw that lead for Braxton expand to 5. Largest lead of the match for Braxton. Kane's going to send it over. Up to the front, Snodgrass shoves it. And somebody got in the net, and I think it was a couple of Red Devils possibly. Side out, moving back over to the Lady Eagles. In both of these teams in the LKC with one win. The LKC victory for Braxton County coming over Webster County, a team Roane County saw last week. And for Calhoun County, their win is against this Braxton County team. But right now, the Lady Eagles providing some pushback after falling behind 1-0. Side out for the Red Devils. Wilson checking in, replacing Waldron. Wilson will be in the outside hitter position. A senior, one of four seniors, Lauren Lovejoy serving. Aims into the middle. Stearns had to get that one across. Now an opportunity for the Red Devils up front. Stearns going to set it up. That's Boak tipped at the net. And that is Kane continuing to cause problems. Even the deflection on the block attempt, but it ends up in the favor of the Red Devils as they try to climb back in here. Another good serve and a miss hits. Again, we go back to that Roane County match. The only problem for Braxton County was at times they had some problems with the serve-receive errors. 2 in a row for Calhoun. Backline service, another miss hit. And it just seems to be a domino effect before they kind of wake themselves up out of it to the Eagles. And a couple in a row, giving the opposition a chance to come back into it, and then they find out what to do, and they get the ball back. Third straight opportunity for Lovejoy. And now a miss hit for Calhoun County. Lady Red Devils have played cleaner matches before, but again, they are up 1-0, and they are in this second set. And it is a best of 3. Laura Kane been probably the dominant player for the Eagles here tonight. Boak will shove it back line and keeps it in. Keener thought that was headed long based off of where she was. Unfortunately for her, as soon as it was over the head, it dropped in. Summer Rogers goes diagonal up to the front line, sent over early. Stearns is going to leave it up in the middle for Briley Wilson. Keener with a very nice dig. Now Rogers is going to set it up. Setting it up for Stearns that time, and Stearns just mistimed the jump. Was swinging as that ball was down below the waist. Singleton checking back in. She will be on service for Braxton County, looking to avoid elimination. Stearns sends it to the middle. Wilson will shove it back line. Great dig on the back line by Singleton. Ball over the net, kept alive by Wilson, kept alive by Stearns. Boak trying the soft touch shot across, hits it into the net though. Loving the effort by both sides in this second set. Bodies flying everywhere. Set up near the net. Not sure if it's going to get into the net. It did. Copen trying to contort, just getting a piece of it, but couldn't do it. Important side out for Calhoun County. Boak going to try to help get them back in. Strong serve by Boak. Copen able to get it across, though. Stearns goes back quickly into the net again, and it just rolls down. Guess who was over there, though? Laura Kane again. There may be nothing she can't at least get a hand to. Many of these she has kept alive for her team. Good serve by Boak, overpassed. It'll be Calhoun with an opportunity. Oh gosh, that one got away from Cunningham. Snodgrass checking back in to replace Boak on the back line. Jasmine James, the junior. And a service error gives it right back to Calhoun County. Lovejoy will check in, replacing Waldron, who will come right back in to replace Wilson. So Coach Dutter wanting Waldron on serve here for the Lady Red Devils, close in the second set. Waldron floats it back line. Dyer sends it up. Nothing really that Calhoun could do offensively. This one's set up for Wine. Goes with a two-hand shove. Up near the net, just gets over the net, but is it in or out? In, out, in, out. Out is the final call by the, I'll call him the chair judge. He's actually on whatever you want to call that, pedestal. Wish my aunt was watching. She could tell me exactly what that is. Wine serving it up. Overpass, blocked at the net, though. Lovejoy, the senior, with a massive block. Side out and point back to Calhoun County. They led just once early in this set. Since then, they've been playing catch-up. Cunningham will check out. Arthur back in on the front line for Coach Nutter. And Paige Stearns trying to tie it up here late in the second set. Sent over early. Arthur's going to leave it up top. Stearns gives it back, and Arthur a little too strong on top of it. Thank you, Aunt Deneen. Thank you for being up and watching high school volleyball in West Virginia. The up ref stand. Thank you. Thank you. Copen ready to serve it up. Braxton County trying to close out the second set. Always nice to have a little help from my friends, especially when they're family. All right, Calhoun unable to get on top of it again. And now set point for Braxton County. Copen sends it across. Waldron, she's been good from the 10-foot range. Another one kept alive, though, by James. It goes across, and Calhoun could not find it. One set apiece, so it is elimination time on both sides. As set three ready to go in just a moment, we will return. Well, turnaround proved to be fair play in set number 2. Calhoun took set 1 over Braxton County 25-21. And the second, it was 25-21 still, yet this time the Lady Eagles fighting off a late comeback attempt. Calhoun took the lead back just temporarily as they were closing in on 20 points, but Braxton County playing great defense, scrambling, volleying, keeping points alive. And Calhoun, a couple of hitting errors late in the second set, so we move to a third and decisive set. Paige Stearns, Abby Waldron, Ashlyn Boak on the back line, Kaylee Cunningham, Lauren Lovejoy, and Summer Rogers up front. Kane, Moore, and James on the back line for Braxton County. Dyer, Copen, and Wine on the front side. And right off the bat, Wine finds a hole in the defense of the Red Devils. Goes diagonal with a two-handed shove. Keeps it inside the boundaries. Immediate side out for Braxton County. Front line serve. This one left up. Lovejoy took some off. Great slide in by Dyer, and there are the Eagles flying around the floor. Lovejoy said, enough of this. Sent one across early as it was sent back. Lovejoy just turned and ripped it down the line. And these two teams met just 4 days ago. It was Calhoun County winning 3-1 in the best of 5. Braxton wanting revenge. Calhoun wanting a comeback after a tough finish to the second set. Stearns sent that one over early, trying to catch the Eagles, napping a bit. Now a bit of a miss hit, kept alive by Rogers. Great battle just for this point. Boak nudges that one over the net. That one moving left, though. Again, the nightcap will feature Roane County and Calhoun County for the first time this year. Roane County picking up the victory in the first match, 2-0 over Braxton. Improving to 4-5-2 early on this season. Waldron with the bump over the head. More flat-footed. Left up this time, and another nice play for Lovejoy. Couple of side outs earned by the senior Lauren Lovejoy. Keener will come in to replace Copen on the Eagles side. Briley Wilson now replacing Waldron up front. Lovejoy after the nice play, getting the serve. She'll float that one, missing wide right. Scott Norwood style. Lovejoy back out, Waldron back in immediately. Lots of rotations now. Dyer checking out, serving now is Lila Keener. James moving it across early. Wilson, good swing on it, and you could see Keener frustrated. Not a clean dig. Side out, point, Calhoun County. Back and forth we go in the third. Winner will take the match here in the third set. Rogers. Sophomore ready to serve. Rogers goes back line, keeps it in. Yes. Wow. Right down the line, right in the corner. Ace for Rogers. Rogers. Extra behind that one. A little smoke flying off the back of the volleyball. That one went straight line across. Rogers feeling it right now. That one mishit. Kane, though, keeping it alive. Can James get it across? No. That service right now for the sophomore Rogers is coming in very quickly. And a run here in the third set. It's an important break for Keener, Coach Keener for Braxton County. We will return third set action. Mini run to begin this third set, this deciding set in the best of three. Rogers, the sophomore for Calhoun County, a couple of really strong serves, the lead out to 3. And the coaching staff for Braxton County knows how important this third set is, calling a timeout. Moore floats it over to the back line. Rogers leaves it up for Boak. This one at the net, will it get over? Will not. Good effort for Keener to keep it alive. Braxton, though, was running wild to try to keep that point alive. 4 straight, another strong serve. This one handled by Keener. Wine going to try to bump it across, miss-hit it. And the lead and now advancing to 5 as Copen set to check back in for Braxton. Rogers with some momentum at the moment for Calhoun. Serving with confidence. Another good one, another miss hit. That's going to get down. Rogers. And another good one for Rogers. Wow. Summer Rogers is serving like an absolute beast at the moment. Calhoun trailed 3-2 when she took over. 8 straight for the sophomore. And another one ripped across the net, handled by Wine this time. Moore has it blocked at the net by Briley Wilson. All levels of momentum have shifted to Calhoun County. Wilson was prepared for that one to come across and just knocked it right back down. Singleton checking in on the middle front. Rogers again. Floats it back line. That one stays in again. Rogers, ace central. And she has put together a run of 10 straight points for Calhoun County. Or did she? Flag judge says that was in. He was overruled, though, by what I now know to be the up judge. Thank you, Antonine. So take that point away, and that will stop the bleeding for a second. And now the other judge trying to double check, making sure they're all on the same page. That's the difficult thing about this. You bring in just some random fans from the stands to do these corner positions. And and now Copen is he's a Braxton County. He's got a Braxton County shirt on, so Copen is giving him all the mess, all the business, saying this is in, this is out. Hey, they should be thankful these guys just say we'll do this. So 11-4 is your score. Aldrin will send it over. Singleton high into the sky. Keener. Across. Rogers leaves it up right in between a pair of teammates. I believe it was Wilson that got to it. Now Stern sets it up for Wilson. Gets on top of it. Another tremendous dig on the back line by Cope, and unfortunately it hit into the net. Fortunate for Calhoun County, though, they earned the side out after giving it up after a tremendous service opportunity for Summer Rogers. Wilson checking out, Arthur in. Ashlyn Boak serving it up. Oh, and a miss hit. And again, as I said, the only issue for the Eagles in these two matches have been some serve receive errors. And Keener, you could see the frustration asking to be checked out for as Tressie Dyer, coming in. And Dyer sends it back line. Rogers over on the far side. Arthur had to contort. Waldron leaves it up here for Rogers. Healthy swing by Arthur. Waldron has to play defense on this swing. James leaves it up on the back line, bumped across, kept alive. Great play by Boak on the back line, sliding in. Now Boak coming up front. Two-handed shove by Waldron. Wine setting it up, hits it into the net, though. You had a blocker there in Wilson, who had one earlier in this set. The lead now a full 10 points. Calhoun County's just put together a big couple of runs. Boak's second serve. That one got into Copen, but still kept it alive. Boak, another nice play, sending it across. And here comes the side judge, walking it down the line, and he is pointing. That one is in. And that will do it. The race to 15 won by Calhoun County. A tremendous third set for the Red Devils on serve. And they will win for the second time in 4 days over Braxton County. 25-21, 21-25, and 15-4. Break to take real quick. We'll come back, recap, and we'll have your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts player of the match. We welcome you back inside the castle. Final here in the second match of the evening. Calhoun County victorious over Braxton County for the second time in just 4 nights. It did not come without an absolute scrum between these two. Braxton County came ready to extend these sets and to push Calhoun County to the absolute limit. Calhoun went down early in the first set, came back, took a pretty good lead by about 5, but Braxton just kept hanging around, got it down to 1, got it to 2 a few times before Calhoun able to close out that first set. The Red Devils took the early lead in the second set and then fell behind and just could not catch up to the Eagles as Braxton County turns the tides, makes it 25-21, 1-1 in this best of 3, and the race to 15 was on. And I tell you what, it was the Summer Rogers show in that third set. She hit a run, by the way. They were down, Calhoun was down 3-2 before Rogers took over, and she put together a run of 10 straight points for Calhoun County on serve. That's all they needed to break this thing open. They got a couple of side outs back and forth before finishing it off 15-4. Calhoun County wins it. They are now 2-6 on the season. They'll turn right around as Roane County and Calhoun County will get set to go. For Braxton County, they will finish the night with a couple of losses here. Time now for us to present our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts player of the match, no doubt about it. Summer Rogers, the decisive third set service opportunity for her. 10 straight points. She was dominant just in that third set alone was enough for her to win the Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts player of the match. Break to take. We will come away and we will set up a new scene and a new live stream. So find us on Facebook and YouTube as well. It'll be on WVRC, and it will be linked to WVRC Calhoun Sports as well. We'll be back in just a minute with the third and final match of the evening.